Hey, Conscious Cousin. It is Kendra Ware, aka Key, and I am a conscious living coach, and I help guide millennials out of survival mode into a more balanced lifestyle. Today, we are going to be talking about the 6 reasons that millennials need a reward system in order to boost productivity. And I'm going to actually show you my reward system that I use with my clients as well. All right, so as a millennial myself, I've always heard the term, you got to work harder. We need to stop being lazy. We are so entitled. And yet here we are making up majority of the workforce, y'all. So this means that our productivity alone has become just the driving force of how well or how badly a company can hit its goals. So companies are depending on us in order to make sure that they make their revenue goals, in order to make sure they hit their OKRs, their KPIs. So this can lead to a lot of overwhelming amounts of stress. It leads to no work-life balance, and then you have a constant fear that you may be replaced. So this is why we have to be mindful of how much time and energy we're investing into these companies, because the reality is there'll always be quotas to hit and there'll always be goals to reach. So what actually matters though, and what helps you successfully hit those goals while also prioritizing your wellness, is how often you reward yourself. A lot of times we put rewards at the back. That's like at the back of our mind. We're not thinking about rewards. We're not thinking about giving ourselves something for all the work that we're doing, because you're showing up every day to work. You're even you clocking in, you're doing a damn thing. When you clock out, you work on your business, you work with the kids, you volunteer, you do all these things, but yet you're not pouring back into yourself. And as a conscious living coach, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that lifestyle. And this is what I help guide my clients into doing more of, is prioritizing their own wellness above everything else. So it shouldn't be shocking, right? It shouldn't be shocking that a lot of us aren't prioritizing our wellness, because that's not the culture that we don't live in a culture that promotes that. So we're so used to being told to focus on output that we have lost sight of how important it is to make time for joy, for fun, for community, for relaxation. So this is why I'm sharing the 6 reasons millennials need a reward system to boost productivity. Make sure you stay tuned until the end, because after we talk about these keys, I'm going to show you the reward system that I use with my clients, and I'm going to show you my own rewards. Number one, y'all, number one is staying motivated. Let's be real. It can be hard as hell to stay motivated on your journey, especially when it feels like as soon as you hit a goal, it's just time to move on to the next one. It can be even more difficult when you're having a hard time reaching your goal, and it just feels easier to give up. So when you incorporate a reward system into your plan, you make even the most boring tasks feel exciting, because you know exactly what the reward is on the way. This could be as simple as treating yourself to Sunday brunch. Y'all know I'm in Atlanta. I don't know about y'all. Actually, comment where you are. Comment where you're watching this video from. I'm in Atlanta. Y'all know we are brunch city, brunch. So it could be something as treating yourself to Sunday brunch after completed a project at work, or maybe binge watching your favorite show after you spent hours studying for an exam. Right now, I'm watching Supercell, and I am loving the hell out of Supercell. I'm all for Black people with magical powers. So whatever the goal is, having a reward system can trigger your brain to be more excited about accomplishing the goal. And that's what really matters, because a lot of times when you're in this cycle of work, no play, your brain gets used to that, your body gets used to that. You don't really get excited about hitting goals. You don't really get excited about the things that you're achieving, because all that you're triggering your brain to do is to recognize that you just got to move on to the next goal. Like, oh, more work to do, up, more things to do, up, just the next achievement. And so incorporating that reward system helps you stay motivated, so that way it doesn't just feel like it's all work and no play. Right. The second reason why you need to incorporate a reward system into your routine is to prevent burnout. I just mentioned the idea that a lot of us are just working. So every day that you choose not to invest into your personal care and wellness is a day that brings you closer to burnout. I tell my clients all the time that self-care and wellness are not meant to heal burnout, but they're supposed to prevent it. So once you experience burnout, once you've gotten to the point of burnout, self-care is not going to help you. It's going to take you months and months and months of resetting your nervous system in order to come back to balance, in order for self-care to put you back into the positives, because burnout, you're in the negatives when you're burning out. You're in the negative. So if you're thinking like, think about it like a bank account. When you're in the burnout stage, you're in the negatives. So self-care is not gonna bring you back at this balance. Resetting is. And if you're interested in resetting because burnout has kicked your ass and self-care is just not working, then I am definitely the coach for you. Resetting is where I start with my clients. A lot of people start at goal setting. I don't start at goal setting. I started resetting because before you came to me as a client, there were a lot of things that you've dealt with, a lot of traumas you've experienced, um, a lot of stress that has built up inside of your body. So before we can set a goal and achieve that goal, we have to reset. So putting those rewards into your routine helps prevent burnout. So that way you don't have to reset. You can use self-care for the purpose that it's for, which is to keep you in the positives and to keep you in the higher positives. So again, once you add rewards to your plans, you include a breather into your schedule because when you don't have a reward already incorporated into your schedule, there is no breather. That's where the burnout comes from. So you need that reward so you can refresh, recharge before the next level up. The third reason why you need to incorporate rewards into your routine is because it helps you achieve your goals faster. So it seems like the best way to hit a goal quickly is to go all in, right? Head down, neglect everything else until you hit that goal. But actually, what happens is that you hit the goal and you're too mentally and emotionally exhausted to even appreciate the work that you have done. So when you add rewards to your milestones along the way, it just becomes more of an exciting challenge to earn the reward. It leaves you with more energy as well because it's like, especially if you're someone who likes challenges, like some people need a challenge in order to like actually achieve things in the first place. So it leaves you with more energy because you know that once you hit that milestone, you get your reward. You get to go eat that ice cream. You get to go take that PTO day. You get to go take. I know that I love Resort Pass. So you get to go take a day at the resort. You get to go to the spa. So it's like knowing that you have these rewards coming up helps you achieve that goal faster because it's like, I really want this reward. I know I deserve this. I'm ready to, I've earned it. I've done the work. So you get so excited about the reward that you work more diligently and efficiently toward the goal. The next thing you know, you're there. The goal has been achieved. The fourth reason why you